Hello everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to make the Tunisian Simple Stitch, one of my absolute favorites. This stitch creates those beautiful vertical lines on the front and a knit-like texture on the back. It looks amazing and it's perfect for scarves, blankets and even bags. Alright, let's jump right in. Here's what you will need. A crochet hook. I'm using a 4.5mm crochet hook today and some yarn. I'm working with Yarn Jeans Plus, but feel free to use whatever you have on hand. If you're just practicing, we'll make a small swatch together. Start by making a slip knot. Then chain any number you like. I'm chaining 10 for this tutorial. If you are brand new to crochet and not sure how to make a slip knot or chain, check out my beginner tutorial first and then come back to this one. Once you have your chain ready, we are going to start in the second chain from the hook. The first loop on your hook already counts as your first stitch. Now insert your hook into the second chain, yarn over and pull up a loop. You should now have 2 loops on your hook. This is where Tunisian crochet gets interesting. Instead of just finishing that stitch right away, you leave the loop on your hook. Insert your hook into the next chain, yarn over and pull up another loop. Keep repeating this all the way across your chain. Insert, yarn over, pull up a loop until you have the same number of loops as chains. A quick tip, watch your tension. When I first learned this stitch, I made my loops way too tight and they wouldn't slide on the hook at all. And now I just keep it loose and trust me, it makes Tunisian crochet so much enjoyable. When you finish your foundation row, it should look like a row of loops sitting neatly on your hook. Next step is a return pass. This is how we complete each row. Push your loops toward the tip of your hook, yarn over and pull through 1 loop. And keep repeating yarn over and pull through 2 until you are left with just 1 loop. And that's your first row done. You will notice these beautiful vertical bars starting to form. Now let's move on to the fun part, the Tunisian Simple Stitch itself. Remember, the loop on your hook counts as the first stitch, so we skip that first vertical bar and begin in the next one. Each stitch has 2 parts, a front vertical bar and a back vertical bar. And for this stitch, we'll be working under the front one only. So, working from right to left, insert your hook under the front vertical bar, yarn over and pull up a loop. Repeat it again. Under the next vertical bar, yarn over and pull up a loop. You will start seeing those pretty rows build up as you go. And here's a little tip that helps me keep control of the yarn. I use my thumb as a kind of a backboard to steady the yarn. It makes the movement smoother and the loops more even. When you get to the very end, make sure to insert your hook under both loops of the last stitch. That keeps your edges nice and clean. Then we do the return pass again, just like before. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, all the way across until 1 loop remains. You can tighten the side slightly if you want less of gap at the edge, totally optional, but it gives a neater finish. And that's it, you've just learned the Tunisian Simple Stitch. From here, you just repeat that same row until your piece is the length you want. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more crochet tutorials and projects. And if you try this stitch, tag me on Instagram, I'd love to see what you make. Happy crocheting!